Okay, let's try this. All right. Browser. Oh, I need to do some stuff here. Okay, 14th. Check my stream. Tech check. Yes. Yep. I think it's working. Yeah, I think it's basically working. Okay. So, let's get started. I've got some front-end work to do. I've got a ton of notes that I wrote for myself. I'm super happy. I think this is more than a day's, one session's worth, 3 hours. But I'm super happy about this what did I say? This addition to the conversation. I think Chatfield can make a huge contribution to the conversation around AI accessibility, AI-driven accessibility, AI-empowered accessibility. In other words, their language models, they talk, with text and with voice. And because of that, I believe there's going to be an explosion of better accessibility across all of computing, basically. I believe that graphical user interfaces will lose mind share, will lose a share of the computing that we do. Maybe instead of 100% graphical user interfaces, we move to 90% or something, where 10% of the time, every, now and then, or for some people, always, you're having a conversation with this computer and not poking at its, graphical, using the mouse and keyboard. And I believe Chatfield can kind of show what that will look like because this Chrome extension will be so powerful. So let's get started. I think I've psyched myself up sufficiently enough. So yesterday, let me just start from the top. Chatfield is collecting forms like web forms, collecting information from people, using a conversation rather than using a user interface of a traditional user interface, like a graphical user interface or web form, anything like that. In fact, literally there are forms here, these inputs, these components, certainly the settings. This is a huge form. This is a huge form, right? So Chatfield drives these through conversation. It's not that all forms should be conversational. It's that I think there's a whole new category of, if you like, forms which could or should be conversational. So the way Chatfield works is both in Python and in TypeScript. There's two implementations in two completely different languages, slightly different languages. And so on the server, you can run Python or TypeScript, and then in the browser, you can run TypeScript. So there are three environments that Chatfield supports. And the way it works is it'll drive a conversation to collect the information you want as the application, and then it can validate and convert those answers from users. Obviously, users give, strings effectively of feedback. And so Chatfield can then convert that to what you need. That's it. Simple, 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 simple. And so we've been working on the front end. Chatfield uses LangGraph because LangGraph also has Python and TypeScript implementation here. And so, but recently I've been working, after wrapping up the prompt stuff, I got back into front end stuff, after wrapping up prompt evaluations, I got up into some front end work. And at the moment, at least, we can build Chatfield. It includes all of this LangGraph and LangChain internally. And so there's a nice standalone build. And then it works really well. Yesterday really helped kind of prove the last bit of how's it working on the front end. It works well. So today is going to be getting a little more permanent on maybe what some front end like utilities, some front end tools, for example, a React hook might look like. What I mean is this would be permanent, official Chatfield code. With the end goal being working towards a Chrome extension, where then anywhere in the web I can just change a form and I can have Chatfield instead. That's the idea. All right. So let me read yesterday's diary. Yesterday, another side quest on I guess this is right, the graph shape, the shape of that core graph, that core Chatfield graph in LangGraph, specifically how to digest, how to deal with confidential data, how to deal with conclusions. And I tightened that up just a bit. So even though I began by saying front end, I ended up kind of, I don't know, hopefully improving the this kind of wrap up logic of Chatfield when the form is basically done and complete and it needs some kind of post processing. I tightened that up a little bit. Oh, in fact, let's check the GitHub changes, right? I love my diary. Oh yeah, here it is right here. Yeah. So instead of digesting all data, it's split out into something that digests confidentials and digests concludes. I'm super happy with how fast this moved. I made a few changes, kind of shot from the hip, and it worked well. So, and then furthermore, this is going to be in TypeScript as well. Yeah, this is also in the TypeScript implementation. Oh yeah, that is a to-do method. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's been rewritten to be this snake case like that. Okay, that's fine. So I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, this is huge. I made a tiny change to the build system so that it will watch my changes and it would just rebuild when I make changes. And it was like literally 5 or 6 characters or something like that. To just add, dash watch, I guess it is 8, something like that. And that's very nice because it's important that the developer, the developer loop, people often say, the developer cycle is fast, is low latency. So we don't want a big slow build, like compile step here. Oops, npm run. It's nice. This thing watches my code. Anytime I make a change, it's ready to go. It's not perfect but for 8 characters, I'm very happy. And then we did some more browser examples. These all worked yesterday. I asked my favorite number. It asked for the restaurant order and so forth. It all worked. So I'm very happy. Oh, and so this plan for today is kind of weird. Yeah. This is kind of bad. Let me just move to this. Let's just slowly, gradually, I know what I want to do. Let's just gradually improve. So let's do this, huh? What? Plan tomorrow? Yeah, let's try that. Let's just move this. I like Claude Code just so that's So now the README is fine. And then I think I might do this. Ignore that file. Yeah. And then put it here. Session title. Like that. What? Sequence. Yeah. All right. So I think the LLM is going to love this now. So then, in fact, let's just go read some wrap-up stuff. Claude. What was that? A command wrap-up? In fact, let's just find it. What did I say? Plan. Okay. No. Read. If tomorrowplan.md exists, read it. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I made it read tomorrow's plan. Cool. Always run a second PWD. Yeah, confirm the local system date. Let me do this. Read all Git commits over the last 24 hours. I know what I want to do. I want to ask Claude Code right now. Has Claude Code got any configuration? Right, bash. Ooh, bashes. That's cool. That is a thing. Whoa. This is so cool. We're moving to Markdown as like the lingua franca of the web. Look at that. Look at all these MD files. Is that really a thing? Whoops. Oh, no. Are you kidding me? No. The environment variable will return to the original working directory after each bash command. Return the original work. You can set this in your environment of Claude Code. After the original working directory. Yeah. Whoa. Additional directories to define additional working directories, right? Yeah, I know. Oh, cool. Whoa, that's neat. Can I kill it? Oh, failed. So escape to close, enter to view. Okay, cool. Is that a real thing? Let's go Google that. No way, huh? Whoa. Oh my God. Totally. Yes. Sung Hero, who posted this? Thank you. Thank you. Permanently, no kidding. It will stay the same even if it uses CD. Definitely. Is this really real? Let's try it. Yeah. Basically that, yeah. Oh my God. So I guess the way it will work is like this, right? Wait. Let's change this. So, yeah. So let's do this. Git commit dot git ignore and the dot Claude command, or the all right. Stop it. It's gonna work. Watch this. Boom. Okay. Fine. And then I want to change it again. And so we don't need PWD anymore. Or that's the hypothesis. Like that, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so that's all the PWG changes. So it no longer, whoops. Let's just renumber. Okay. Why do I say that? Okay. I don't know. Okay. And then let's try, hopefully, export, yeah, like that, equals 1. Okay, let's try that. Oh, so, uh-oh. Oh, I saw this. Resuming. Oh, interesting, good. Nice. Oh, cool. This is cool. Whoa, version 1. Okay, 2.0. Fresh coat of paint through the whole app. Rewind, very cool. Oh, I gotta start using /rewind more. In theory, Chatfield supports time travel as well. So I need to get accustomed to that /usage. Sticky across sessions. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, Control R. Good. I can do this like I do Bash. Unshipped Claude config command. Nice. Whoa. Claude Code SDK is now the Claude Agent SDK. Yeah, I think this is huge. I mean, literally, that was the whole plan behind, like, the parent project of Chatfield, which is Claudey. Can't even remember it. This. Like, literally, the whole idea was, Claude Code is the only fingers on the keyboards. Claude Code is, I mean, it says agent right here, but this is like decision-making, planning, and stuff like that. There will also be agents here in Claude Code, and I think these either a sub-agent or just Claude Code in one or more of its manifestations as an agent or whatever would be brilliant. I still believe this is like good architecture to build stuff right now, is to use these coding agents as SDKs themselves. And guess what? They are claiming, whoops, yeah, it's the Claude Agent SDK now. I think that's smart. Whoa. I don't know what this is. Okay. Sonnet, yeah, I remember. Sonnet 2, Sonnet 4.5. IDE, don't care. Oh, nice. Claude.json. Okay. Regression. Backgrounding stopped working. Ouch. Buttery smooth. At mentioning. Oh, that's nice. I can at mention. Geez, I need to start doing this stuff. This is cool. So what is at mentioning? Added tab completion for shell commands in bash mode. No kidding. Pre-tool use. Whoa, Control G to edit your prompt. Oh my gosh. I gotta do all this stuff. So I'm doing something like this and you just press Control G. Nice. Now I'm in Vim. This is so cool. So then I won't mess up my prompt. Save it. Cool. Oh my gosh, there's great stuff in here. This is the developer loop I was talking about. You got to. So then what is this at mentioning? So I think I have an MCP. Let's try the at mention. Oh. MCP. No. How does at... Oh, wow, disabled. Let's see if that works. I think it won't. I think it's going to think that my code base... Oh, nice. Very good. At playwright. Is that how that works? Oh, wow. Oh, you know what I need to do? Let's close my browser and start it up with debugging. Yes. Awesome. Open a tab up. So I disabled it. Oh, at playwright just toggles it on. Good. Okay, I get it. Okay, this is silly. Cool. Very cool. Wait, title, Chatfield. Wow, it curled my... Oh, that's so cool. Can I control O that? It curled my debugging port. Is that legit? What if I copy and paste here? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's so hilarious. Okay. Claude Code, very good. Let's keep going. All right. Thank you. Very smart. So then if I go at playwright, I guess you just press return. Yeah, you just press return and it's back on. Okay. And then I can just do it again, right? Let's see if just that'll do it. Oh, it definitely will because playwright's been... No, stop it. And then let's just go to a new one. I don't know what this is. Is that what it's called? Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Hitchhiker's Guide. Oh my God. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Is that how they do it? They do it like that. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Just confirming everything's good. Oh, definitely. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that's all working. Playwright's working. Very fun. Okay, now what I want to do. Good. So are there any more release notes? That was really fun. I'm way behind. I should read further back. So Control G. Okay. Now let's do this. Let's test. Oh, Control R search history. That'll be easy. So let's test. Okay, and then what was that? So if I exit Claude, it was this. Let's try this. Copy, paste. Okay. So I don't like. Okay. So let's try that. So with a couple of commits, let's just do this. I'm just going to do a slash wrap up again. And let's see if it gets the PWD and stuff right. This is so great. I was thinking of wrapping like my own bash or something to do the same thing. Perfect. Tomorrow plan. Good. Good. CD Wiki. Good. Git pull. Let's see how it works now. Uh-oh, wait a second. Oh, already up to date. Okay. 15th. CD Wiki. Look, it's working. That totally works. Oh my God, is that person? Oh my God. What is that, Reddit? Where was that? Oh my God, this is so good. 4 months ago it was posted. Ooh, man, if is it in the release notes? You are my hero. Yes, Sung Hero. Sung Hero. What a... I don't know what this is, but okay. 1018. Man, this needs to be a more like well-known thing, or I don't know if it's me or if the whole world. I mean, this CD stuff was, I mean, I can go check the history of these streams, check the transcripts. I could search the transcripts. I said more or less every day, what is wrong with you, Claude Code? And then aren't there these lshl/temp/*cwd? Look at all these crazy files. Millions of little files. Look at all of these. And this is just, I cleaned these up. This is just the last few days. And then if you cat it, Claude FF. Yeah, it's just a little string. What? I just noticed these the other day. It's just going to be, yeah. So let's do this. Sort unique. These are all of the unique values of all of these files. So this is just dumb. I mean, it's not that it's dumb. Claude Code works, but all right. I don't know what's going on there. So good. So this diary's awesome. So let's do this. CD Wiki. Git show. Let's just revert this up. Stop. Okay, so we just pull that out. And then we're ready to go again. Perfect. So that's awesome. While I'm here, Claude. Oh, and let me read this. Control F. Control F. Paste. Nope. Yeah, this. Release notes. Does it say? Oh, he told me. Where did he say? Yeah, huge hero. Where did he say? I thought he said somewhere they released it 1018. Oh God, ages ago. Ages ago. Whew. Here it is. I need to read these release notes. Freeze the working directory for bash commands. Okay. Cool. We now emit messages from subtasks. Okay. Great. I need to read all these. These are good. These are good. Uh-huh. Let's do this. Clear. What if I do this? Release. So I wonder if that's in the Claude Code conversation. To 0.13. I like to do QQ to know that it needs to answer me. Okay. Yeah, I think this is correct. So look, if I clear this and then do it again, let's see what it knows. Maybe it knows its own release notes. Oh, cool. Look, it's reading that. Oh, awesome. So that's very cool. So I've learned that. So then if I say /release notes, it'll tell me. And then if I say from those release notes, tell me all like omit like bug fixes and non like user stuff, and tell me all like shortcuts, commands, aliases, like techniques I should know to be an advanced Claude Code user. The configs. Let me see if I can make it synthesize all of this above just into a big list of like power user features. Basically, I want this to be my power user features. Right. Come on, Schwartz. This is cool though. So what this means is these release notes, having typed /release notes or whatever, I ran that command. They could have just like rendered. Oh, they could have just. Geez, keep going here. They could have just rendered. They could have just rendered this content to the UI. And maybe they did, but it is also visible to Claude Code in our conversation. So if I scroll down, so here I go. You know, just now I said, show me the whatever release notes, and it searched my own code base for my own release notes. But here, if I list them first and then I say, tell me stuff, it works. Cool, look at all this. Oh my God. Build into a nice, clean, like HTML, like, cheat sheet, like HTML reference or cheat sheet, suitable for, I'm going to do this too real quick. To like make RAG examples of Chatfield. There we go. Oops, great. Okay, all right. Create custom slash commands. Yeah, I know. Model control. Oh, look at all this. MCP. Oh, I know what I want. Oh, look, environment variables. Oh, this is nice. Thinking mode. I don't know if this is new. This is right anymore. Right. So these release notes, some things may supersede others. Right, like this tab key. Just like yeah. I don't know if this /t is in here anymore. What we can see. Disable interleaved thinking. Wow. Quick add to memory. Oh, bash mode. Yeah, I need to do all this stuff. I need to be a better Claude Code power user. For sure. Whoa, what's this? Yeah. Yep, open it up. Good, I got my issue. Claude Code cheat sheet. Whoa. Is this gonna print well though? Ooh. Whoa. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Oh, essential commands, thinking modes, custom agents. Sweet. Yeah, I'm printing this. One. I'll put it under my pillow when I sleep. Awesome. I don't know exactly what percent of this is super useful. You know, these LLMs make stuff that looks superficially flashy, and it's kind of like vacuous. You know, so often, again, I've been saying this whole project, it's not that it's correct, it's not that it's good, it's that it's delivered in real time. It's delivered in, I mean, you know, 1 minute. So that is not the same thing as being a human expert or anything like that, but it is also not nothing. It is also super, super cool. Neat. Wow. Environment variables. And it actually, I think it looks better printed than I think it looks better printed a little bit than, oh, wow. God, look at all this. Now, I think I did pre-tool. I think I did one of these and it was bad. I can't remember. Books have access to Claude Projector. Very cool. How many pages? Wow. Yeah, plugins / plugin marketplace. Now I'm just playing around with Claude Code. That's okay. It's so expensive. I don't mind. Whoa. Is it like that? Oh, I gotta add them. Okay. Let's add a marketplace. Oh, I see. It's like an NPM package or something. You can add a repo. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, this thing pops up prompts to ask how it's doing in the most like unprofessional and ridiculous way I've ever seen. I mean, I haven't seen that much discrepancy between like professional quality software and like absolutely abject, like rude, unprofessional behavior. This like it's like a free to play iPhone game that says, "Hey, how am I doing?" And it seems to be, maybe I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I'd say at least 50% likely to be wrong, that you can't disable it. It's just this stupid feedback thing. I find it so weird that they would ship that and then not just ship like a default marketplace or something. Let's see. Very cool. Cool. Let me drop this off. I'm so happy. Page 9, page 8. Oh, it's upside down. 6. Pardon. Very cool. Looks good. Very cool. Where's my... We'll see if I can like just do that. It looks great. It looks super good. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna read this and like kind of try to learn some Claude Code. Like advanced usages. This is awesome. All right, let's get back. Okay. Thank you, APF6. Sung Hero, massive Sung Hero. Okay. Whew. Let's go. So we've had enough fun with Claude Code. Yep. So we're good there. So it's gone. That's so awesome. It's now only exists in this on this paper here. That's so cool. And you know, 10,000 tokens or whatever to redo it. It's not gone, but okay. So one quick thing. Command. So let's do this. Let's do this weekly, right? PWD. So we don't need PWD anymore. Look at this. God, look how like look how like much effort I put. Read all daily entries, right? Oh, I remember. I wanted to, so let's get rid of PWD. Okay. Yeah. Bash. Okay, good. So I remember what I wanted to do. Let me go off and try it. So I wanted to drop the PWD stuff. Right. Correct. ISO week number. Mm-hmm. How do you get the ISO week number? Let's just do that quickly. Linux. I think strictly speaking, it's the GNU date command. Strictly speaking. Date. Ooh, this looks, yeah, GNU, core utils. Yep. GNU is so like appreciated. Everyone, I mean, I know this is like not been new since the 90s, but everyone thinks they're running Linux, but they are in many cases running GNU. All right, let me not get too free software-y too early. You can get the ISO % big V. Wonderful. % big V. Okay. Yeah. % V. Or actually, you could do like this, huh? That would work. I don't know why I'm making it do that, but let's do this here. Let's do that. Okay. Right. Now, there's supposed to be arguments. Let me actually check that. um, how do, like, are arguments supported for Claude Code commands slash or sub agents? So the user might say like boo bar baz and bar making bar baz like available somehow when let's see. I'm gonna make this thing do its own documentation. I wonder if that'll be like a big change, you know, like applications have this like /help. You know, like almost every application has like a help. Yeah, look, Chrome's got it, and like no one goes here. About, basically everyone pulls up about and they go get their licensing information pretty much, right? That's kind of like most of the help. And then like Windows applications and Mac, I think often would have this like, yeah, help center. Yeah. And like people I pity someone who is asking the Google Chrome Help Center what to do. I'm sure there's great stuff. But anyway, I wonder if LLMs will make this much, much better just across like all software. It'll just be table stakes in the way that like an installer, like a setup.exe is required, is table stakes to ship software. In this example, you know, table stakes would be, you need to be able to ask it anything about what it can do, and it should be able to tell you. Like in a way that like first line tech support would do. Like, can I do this? Can I do that? How do I do this? How do I do that? All software should be doing that. Oh, and that reminds me, aren't there like AWS MCP? No. Yeah. I wanted to look at this. Whoa, why? Backwards compatibility guidelines. Oh my God, has it changed again? That's awesome. Server-side events are gone. I'm glad I didn't learn them then. Wait, are they gone? Is it now streamable HTTP? Nice. Backwards compatibility. Deprecated. I'm so glad. Larry Wall, my hero, one of my, you know, first software, you know, development heroes, Larry Wall said, laziness is a virtue, famously. And I'm so glad I listened to him, because I did not bother learning these SSE very much. I mean, I knew kind of in theory, it's server-side events, got it. And apparently that's paid dividends, because it's deprecated now. I'm so happy. And now we're on streamable HTTP. Cool. Version November. All right. Awesome. Must validate the origin header. Cool. Should bind to localhost rather than 0. Okay. I guess because MCP is so powerful, this is kind of like Chatfield. I mean, similar in that it's so powerful, but I don't want to let you, I want to do everything I can to help and to avoid my downstream users, you know, accidentally making a, you know, bad mistake. So I think they're doing the same thing. So MCP server should run locally. If you do it like this, then anyone on your LAN can access you, and anyone on your LAN these days can mean like literally your refrigerator, Internet of Things devices, which may or may not have been compromised by various, for various reasons. I don't think it's as common as a lot of people fear, but it is also, like in absolute numbers, super common. That big botnet, that big DOS, the biggest DOS like in history last week or whatever, was people's refrigerators. It was Internet of Things based in the United States. So I'm so happy. Cool. Good. Now let's keep going. Yeah, but what do these servers do? Here we are. General AWS, comprehensive AWS API support. Oh, so, okay, so it's a RAG. Okay, we could install it. This is, oh man. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. This is so great. How old is it? How mature is it? Okay, 800 commits by AWS standards, not mature. Wow. When did the project start? Surely MCP project started long ago. How can I do this? Oh, I know what I'll do. I know exactly what I'll do. It's open source. Let's go get it. Copy. Yep. Let's go get it. Just because I want to see their history. Let's go here. Git clone. Oh, I forgot I'm off camera, huh? Nice, 7 months ago. That's the initial commit. I can turn myself on. Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, see, I was talking about this the other day. You work at a place like AWS, you work at Fang, you're going to get this. It's not bad. This is how mature teams operate. It's just more bureaucracy. As a developer, you can kind of think about this in your life, in your career. This is nice. So somebody just checked in some random, but although they're referencing, you see like every single commit is referencing like a ticket number. What's that? 863? That's a weird. Oh wait, am I in the recent history? Look at this tag number. Oh, I see. It's a date. It's a redundant date. I mean, AWS is like, gold standard in terms of like total. I mean, yeah, gold standard. I mean, individual projects can languish or underwhelm for sure. I've definitely seen it. But remove you even cool. Let's just go look at a commit. Rahman. Nice. Oh, look, there's their Docker file. Huh. API. Oh. Okay. Okay, Alpine Python. Super simple. This is not like very not invented here. I would have expected like, I was kind of expecting like massive AWS stuff. This isn't bad. So they're pulling from ECR instead of like Docker. Yeah, they're pulling from ECR, but I mean, fine. That's good. APK, no cache. Oh, add group. Oh, okay. Not too much to it. From equals UV. Okay. Neat. Entry point. AWS labs.aws API MCP server. Yeah, here. Yeah, here. Oh, I see. Wait, what? Cool. The entry point is the Python package. So if I view it here. So I guess server AWS. Let's just look at this. Nothing. Server. Is it like fast API ultimately or something from .core? AWS driver. AWS.service. No. Fast MCP. Yeah, which is, I believe, fast API, like even deeper. I believe. I've seen this fast MCP. I think I've even built fast MCP. I think I built MCP with Python. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. So I used fast MCP. I'm almost certain. Cool. The idea is it's exactly like fast API. Cool. At least for like Hello World levels. I'm sure it is not exactly like it, but for Hello World stuff, for like, and Hello World gets you super far in MCP. You put up 2 or 3 little endpoints, you know, services or tools, and they're authenticated and allowed to do stuff. I mean, like this Puppeteer. It's awesome. So good. AWS MCP. So then, what is this? Browse by available MCP servers. Right. Here we are. It's definitely this. It's totally this. It's the AWS knowledge for sure. This is the one. Like, this thing is going to print money for these people. This thing is going to print money. Cool. So then these are like deeper level systems. Dang. This is nice. This is cool. This is cool. People say, I don't know how I feel. I don't even know what the implications, but this is, I've been waiting for this. Terraform MCP server. So let's see if that's in the code base anywhere. Let's just see. Yeah, there it is. There it is. So Terraform, get log dot. 6 months ago. I'm way behind. Okay, cool. So let's see. Let's install a couple of these. Serverless, no. It seems to me, well, I don't know. No. Aurora Postgres. And so operations, what does that mean? Aurora cluster RDS data API. Yeah. So this is like running it. This is basically an API wrapper, I believe. Direct Psycho PG is like client connection. Yep. So then what is this? RDS data API. Oh, I see. Yeah. So this is like client connection. So why? Is this just to be a client? Yeah. Okay. Postgres MCP. Wait, why am I in Postgres? What happened? Oh, they title it here like, what was it? RDS, Aurora Postgres. I see. And they just call it Postgres. Okay, so this is Postgres. Okay, they told me that and I didn't listen. All right. Whoa. I guess these are diminishing returns. You know, these are awesome. These are technically really, really cool. But, you know, when you get down into Elasticache, you know, you're into those users, and that's great. Memcached, super great. But these are not, you know, these are deeper in the tree. I think the thing that helps you architect it all, the thing that helps you architect it all, this one, yeah, builders. I mean, yeah, architectural references, I think. I mean, the point is you say, I want to build something. What are we going to build? And the more, like, again, there's a real-time value all on its own. It doesn't even have to be right. But if it's just like, just clear enough to begin a critique and it's done in 60 seconds, that's manifestly different. That's a change to the profession, basically. And I think engineers, software engineers, are so we are privileged because these things can spit out basically incorrect, kind of, you know, sloppy work. And we can use it because the whole profession is built around how to kind of get stuff done in the face of just constant bugs and unexpected problems. You know, to a large extent, that's the point of the profession, is that resiliency, because these things are so brittle. And so if, you know, in a way that, for example, the legal profession hasn't got that luxury, they may not make even small, you know, errors of some types, like references and things like this, right? They're well known now. But software can. There are many ways to catch these along the process and so on. And then there's no kind of, you know, there's an appetite for all risk profiles in software. There's vibe coding, you know, all the way through big enterprise, big, you know, big, like low risk, you know, risk averse, big projects. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So how do so I think, just show me, what is this? Hold on. No. Yeah, I think this is all I need. I just want this right here. I'm just going to do it myself. UVX, we'll try that. PopD, PD, let's PD. Let's just do it myself. I don't care. All right, MCP servers, playwright, comma, paste. Yeah, whatever. So here and then there. Okay, so I think that's fine. My AWS profile. Okay. What does my AWS profile mean? I think I need to go pull that. In fact, I don't even know if I have an AWS, like a personal account. I'll have to do that. Maybe I'll follow up later. I don't want to get too distracted on a distraction. Yeah, and I want to throw in Terraform also. Yep. Let's just do that. Whoops. Yeah. Go back. Oh, I like this. I like how they've done this. I see what they've done. Terraform. I wouldn't mind doing that. Let's see the VS Code. No, let's go cursor. Okay. Stop it. Come here. Stop it. Okay. I'm getting Terraform as well. Paste. Whoops. Paste. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking it. And then can I disable it? Yeah, I'll disable it. Oh, look, Terraform doesn't seem to need... Terraform doesn't seem to need authentication. So let's exit. Oops. 10. Okay. So then if I go MCP, no, it's not MCP, it's at. Wonderful. So let's turn off this knowledge server. All right, that's off. Good. So for like I know. Seaside. Hello world. Let's try that. No. Oops. No, stop it. Stop. Okay, clear. Hold on. /MCP. Ah, it failed. Reconnect. Yeah. Can you show me the error message? Why can't you show me the error message? Okay. Maybe this stuff is missing. Like maybe that's wrong. Okay, I'll do it later. That's awesome. Let's do this. MCP is. Oh, okay. Okay. So then what is this? If I do this too, if I disable that one, whoops. Disable this one. Thank you. Okay. Does that change anything? Wait, disabled false? Excuse me? What? So then /MCP. I wonder if it's storing that in my, right, exactly, my user config. Oops. AWS : oh, look, disabled. Here's a list of them. Wonderful. Right here. Okay, so that's how it's disabling them. That's lame, though. Okay, I know what I'll do. Right, so now if I do a /MCP, no, restart it, they're going to be enabled. Good, good. Then, yep. True, true. All right. So now they should be disabled, but that should be set in the project. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, I'm doing it anyway. We got to move forward. This is ridiculous. Okay, so AWS okay. Fine. So then we're good there. So let's get back to the weeklies. Git pull, read them, analyze them. Newest first, yeah. I'm going to move this. No. Analyze the daily entries. Okay, if noted, narrative summary of high-level changes and changes for the entire high-level themes. Oh, weekly content. Oh, yeah, that's right. And then we concatenate them into a new file. Correct? Yes. and then we delete. Yep. Cool. Why do we have an ended procedure? I don't remember. Did I do that? I think it did it. I think it did it. That's why. I think that's why. I'll keep it? I don't even know. Okay. Whatever. Let's try a weekly. Slash weekly. Yay, 42. It's week 42. I'm so happy about my CDs. That was driving me up the wall. I'm so happy. Could you not just use the cat command, please? Okay. Perfect. So great. A lot of Claude Code today. Some days there's like 0. Some days there's nearly 0, and some days there's a lot. It's awesome. Okay, so it's wrapping up my weeklies. It's wrapping up my dailies into weeklies, rather. It's rolling up. I think it's working. Delete, wonderful. And then maybe I can just delete a couple extras. That's fine. I'll let it push all that. Oh God, so good, so good. Why? Like why? I don't know why. Okay, wonderful. So, yeah, sidebar disabled. Oh no. No, let's do this. What's this AAA? Don't know. Okay. Good. Whatever. Whoops. Cool. All right. Let's go see it. Wiki. All right. Now, do I not have like more week? Oh, I see. Oh, this 10:04 is like lost in the mist of time, in the sands of time. Okay. Okay, cool. Good enough. Good enough. So here's my weekly for week 41. Browser compatibility, cookbook, stuff like that. Wonderful. Okay. I still haven't even read that cookbook. This thing is so proud. Look at it. 2,000 lines of cookbook. It's so proud of itself. It generated every line, every character of that file. I literally have not even opened it and read it yet. I just turned it on because I had to step away from the computer and I just wanted it to do something. So I'm happy. Let's keep going. We want a Chrome extension. Okay. This is super awesome. Okay. Where are we? Am I like ready to like properly start? Oh, that kind of works. All right. And then VS Code, we don't care. Okay. Let's just read these dumb push D examples browser. What's going on with this? No. No. What? Structure? No. Things just burning tokens. Okay. Oh, a friend of mine. I caught up with a friend yesterday, and she was saying something about like, I don't trust the code this thing's generating. And I remember briefly thinking about like, it's no longer, we don't have the luxury that it's black and white anymore. It's, I'm going to have to think about this, because from this project, like, I've said before, I just think like in the way that you need a mouse, you must have a language model just generating kind of constantly. I don't even know if I'm like a good example of a power user at all. I know people supposedly leave this thing running for days and all that, but you know, it's going to run on your local computer. It's coming that these things in a completely open source stack will exist. And, you know, we build language all day. You know, a language model will be in the job. But like she had a perfectly good point. I'm going to have to think about it. Okay. I'm going to get back to it. Something about like hybrid, or there's always somewhere where these things are valuable. I don't know. Okay. Good. So we got our documentation. Maybe my point about primary code and secondary code, I could look that up. I have all these transcripts. I think these things are awesome at generating like more secondary code. In other words, like all of the let's see if I can even do it. What is it? Eval. Yeah. Let's see if I can just do that. Yes. Totally. It's all still there. I don't remember. Yeah. This entire application took me, 60 seconds to, well, I think I've prompted and made changes, but, minutes of work to kind of like get to here. And it's just for me to look at my prompts for development, so this is an example of a secondary like software system, and there must be a better word for it. There must be like a real word. And so maybe the point is like with language models, like the rate, the amount of secondary software we might have in our day-to-day work is 10 times greater than it used to be, because the cost of generating secondary, like low stakes software, but which can be valuable, is completely changed now. I don't know. Whoops. Oh, wow. Okay, let me get back to work. So, thank you. I don't care about last week anymore. We're moving on. Okay, we're super clean. Let's just go through the plan and like knock it out. The theory was that Claude Code can do a ton of this stuff. So I'm going to ask Claude Code about this. I'm in a Claude Code mood today. Okay, clear it. I want to re-enable all of the different roll-up builds in TypeScript. But I'd like it like to be able to like disable. Yeah, let's say disable any of them via environment variable. But for now, no npm commands, etc. Use them. I can just do it by hand from time to time, right? All right, let's see if it can do that. That should be totally fine. You got it. What is it doing? Package.json? What in the world? Oh, I see. Okay. Yes, it does. Thank you very much. I love how the language models read comments, you know, like humans read comments. It's totally part of the code. Absolutely part of the code. So cool. Okay. Very happy. Let me go off here, just fix something. What's going on? Okay, where's my coffee? Where am I? Yes? Okay, what'd you do? No, I don't want that. Good start. Can we consolidate into one variable supporting a comma separated list of build variants, build like 0 or more. This is what these language models, you know, they just totally don't mind generating. They don't, at least, you know, in this moment at this time, dryness is not really important to them. Repeating themselves, they completely don't mind. In fact, they love to repeat themselves, basically. Oh, I have another idea. Let me post this. I don't know if I've done it already or something. Let me just make a new one. Create a short GitHub issue if none exists about this. Oh yeah, it was like building a Chatfield tree where a field could potentially expand out into another chat field like object, right? Interview object. So like the things to experiment, like the things, what I want to learn from this, two things basically. I want to learn about could that actually like, would that like be a decent way of like capturing, like, would that be a decent way of like, what am I trying to say? Like auto structuring a like knowledge tree or something like that. You know, like a project scope, like a project plan, you know, or like a novel. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like anything, like anything, like structured or anything. What am I trying to say? Anything with a big structure, like with a anything with a structure like that, which benefits from like extensive and like possibly, what am I trying to say? Like meandering conversation, right? So like Jarvis, I know it's super cliche, like Jarvis from the movie. Just like, what about this? What about that? What about this? What about that? And this thing's building a tree of Chatfield objects. That's the idea. So you say like, what's the budget? And I say, well, budget's like 1,000 USD. And then I might say like, it's changing. After 6 months, it's this. I don't know. Like at some point, it grows beyond like just a paragraph potentially of a Chatfield value into potentially like its own structure. And I don't know if that's valuable, helpful, but I know a language model could do that. Like I could tell this thing, oh, synthesize, you know, it's like feels complicated now, like one value of Chatfield. You know, it's like a paragraph of detailed text that a user's built up or something. They say like turn that into a Chatfield interview and pre-populate some fields from what we already know. And then like maybe explore. And I think also something that'll exist soon, potentially soon for some definition of soon, is like dynamic adding and removing fields without thinking about depth and nesting. The point of, I think, one like point I'm trying to make with Chatfield a little bit, which is to you know, saying that it's inspired. I'm so embarrassed. It's inspired by forms. It's inspired by web forms, but it is, you know, because as a language model, there are differences, and a massive difference is it can just kind of add and remove fields. It's way, way, way more flexible. It's all unstructured ultimately, you know, in the way that it's working. So in other words, adding and removing fields and kind of changing the entire data model during the conversation and having like slightly different data models for every different conversation. I think this is like totally doable and then worth exploring whether it really pays a lot of dividends or if it's more of just a like a solution looking for a problem, if you like. Okay. Then I also want to learn, totally separate from that, I want to learn what do they call it? Line graph subgraphs be a like good implementation of this? Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Popping back out. Yes, thank you. Builds equals da, variant equals. Ah, wait, but I want to blacklist it out. Instead of multiple disables, you use one comma, all builds are enabled. Oh, when it's not set, they're all enabled. Yikes. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're changing it. We're changing it. Great. But change it to a negative only. It is the like exclude builds. And if it is like empty, undefined, undefined. That is fine. So that is like more self-documenting, right? Is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I'm trying to justify myself. This thing like, you know, tells me how great I am. This thing's constantly telling me how smart I am. Constantly. And I don't think it really knows me, really frankly. Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is the sort of thing a language model is comfortable with. I would call this basically an anti-pattern. Like if it's not set, that means everything is allowed. And then as soon as you set, it basically changes to a whitelist. Yeah, it changes to a whitelist. Exactly. But then when the whitelist is empty, it's a blacklist, effectively. So it's an empty blacklist. And then once you populate it, it's a whitelist. That's a super, like, that's how you make bugs. Okay. Good. Thank you. 3 iterations later. Yeah, empty unset means build everything. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good, good, good. Let's see how that looks. Good. Did you check it in? I hope you did. 62. What's this roll up build options? Oh, yeah. I know what I'll do. I'll make it redo like all that documentation again. Yeah, I know exactly what I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so let's wait. Why am I in TypeScript here? This is no good. Let's go to TypeScript here. Pop D. Good. So what changed? Yeah, fine. Fine. Environment variables to control. Let me just tighten it up a little. As usual, the language model just kind of writes a little bit too much. Where is that? Here? Let's just type. Nope. Yes. Yes. Here? Whoa. Oh. No. This needs to be the top of the file. Environment variable, so that's redundant. Exclude builds. Yep. Of course it is. It says exclude. Okay. This is good. I'm moving this to the top of the file. I think I talked about this before. I put constants at the top of the file, not because it's like super pro, but I think I've talked about this before. It reminds me of sweeping. It's like sweep all the dust into one place. You don't have to, in this metaphor, you don't have to collect the dust yet, but just sweeping it into one place is moving forward. So these are imports. Let's get out of here. So basically I have no like big global constants. I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, let's do this. Exclude builds. Yeah, like that. Yes. And then we do that. Uh-huh. Whoa. Yes. Cool. Let's see if that works. I may be deviating from TypeScript a little, but whatever. So I'm not going to say this. I'm going to keep it dry. Boom. Okay. So, very happy. Very happy. Let's just see that it builds npm run build browser. So that should build 4 things. Yep. Ouch. Why is it doing that? Don't do that. Oh. I may have just debugging code I need to fix. Yeah, I do. Console.log. Confirmed external. No. No. And then bundling is no good. Bundle is better. Okay. That's bad, but that's fine. Look at all my builds. I love it. We got a lean build. I don't know if this works. I think it does. I'm going 50-50 that I may have had an ESM. I had some sort of, that the bug was not mine, or that using a different mechanism will just automatically fix it. So that'll just be the way that it recommends. Then we have UMD. Then we minify the UMD. Wait, did we not minify the ESM? Don't remember, don't care. Boom, boom, boom. Standalone. Minified. UMD. Minified. Very cool. Oh, yeah. It did this. It did do it. Yeah, it did do the 2x2. There it is. Very happy. Cool. Haven't tested them all exactly, but I'm very happy. Let's just pull in that, roll up real quick. Let me go no, yes, no, yeah, okay. Get show, yeah. Pulled out all my console. Okay, good. So now my roll up is pretty good. Yay, yeah. Okay, good. Love it. Commit, roll up. Okay, that will be like enable all roll up builds by default. Use, let me see if I can guess. Exclude _ builds. Yeah, equals to blacklist. Correct. And then what I might want to do. Yeah, I know exactly what I want to do. I'm going to make it repeat. Gonna make it, let's go back to that conversation. Re-enable the rollups. So I'm gonna tell it now. Okay. Okay, great. Now make the watch npm build only build standalone. What am I trying to say? Standalone non-minified. It should be only one build target total, because I am use it to debug downstream applications using Chatfield, right? All right. That's a huge prompt. That prompt is going to be bigger than the diff. The prompt is going to be bigger than the diff is going to be this huge blacklist of all packages except one. Yeah. Correct. Okay. Thank you. Optimal rebuild performance. Thank you. Okay, great. Let's go see what's changed. Oh, so it changed some documentation. Okay. So that's my change here. Yep. Git add package.json. What else do I want? So I think we can add this roll up. That's fine. Whatever. Did I spell it right? Documentation. Okay. Next. I'm happy with that. Oh, we could actually try it though. Yes, the answer is yes. So if I do this, arm-r dist. Is it already done? Uh-oh. No, it is not. See, this is why I don't like past tense, like English log messages. I mean, this is not exactly wrong because bundling, this is what I'm looking for, this created. So if it says created, I'm expecting the file to be there. But bundled is not the same as created. Okay, there we are. Dist. Cool. Yes. Awesome. Yep. Very cool. So, what do we have? Nothing. Good. So now what I want is go through, like find all MD files for agents. File names. Ensure two things. These all all cap file names like this .md, right? So then ensure two things. Oh, let's do this. Control G. Yay, because I'm gonna write a big prompt and I don't want to lose it with a typo. Okay, wonderful. Oh, I can do new lines. Look at me. This is so great. Okay. I got a little bit of rendering problem with Vim, but I don't care. In fact, I've sort of had this problem for like 12 years. Okay, so ensure two things. All files are either claude.md, let's say top level, right? Or else referenced by at least one claude.md. Or if not, right? Okay. What? Oh gosh, I'm okay. All files are either claude.md or referenced by a claude.md. Claude.md, top level claude.md files do not contain like extensive subject matter detail, but rather contain an overview and references to, yeah, let's say it, lower level, right? Documents, and then all low level documents are in a Claude directory. So we should see like claude.md. So like source directories should have only Claude.md and then Claude slash whatever. Oops. All right, go. Save it. Cool. Cool. I love my Control G shortcut. All right, so that's Claude cleanup. So while it's doing this, I'm going to actually get started on the real thing. I know. TypeScript. Oh, I think I have a little bit of drift. I think I need to make an agent deal with some drift, but maybe not today. Good, let me update the to-do. Wonderful. Yeah, it's going to... Oh, you know what I should tell it? Sorry. Uh-huh. Okay, I gave it an update. Documentation is accepted. Thank you. Okay, so my plan was done. Oh, I forgot that that was like on target. Okay, thank you. So we reminified and we re-enabled everything. React hook that wraps.go. Yeah. Yeah, the time has come. Change the minimal code to use the React hook. Okay, yeah. I need to really start a conversation with Claude Code here. Hopefully if it finishes here, I can do this. Good, this is more Claude Code conversation. We need to make a React hook. But the reason I want to have a conversation is to maybe think about what that use hook would do. What would be the initial state? What would a little hello world look like? And just do all of that in conversation with Claude. I know. Yes, do it. What's this JS conversation plan? I don't know what that is. Proxy setup. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I mean, I could just start it elsewhere, but I think it's nearly done. Let me just have some coffee and wait 2 seconds. It's open source. We're trying to relax here. Advanced topics. Okay. Yep. Maybe I'll write about that. This thing my friend was saying. I gotta ask her again. What exactly? Like, what's the? How does she feel like about like security? We talked about a lot of stuff. Because my whole theory with the prompt stuff that I was working on is like, it's a totally new like job as part of the bigger job. It's like I now realize I should have tested security and things like that for the prompts earlier in the process. I would have felt better, and it would be like more secure for longer, and there's more time to tighten it all up. Just there's many reasons, many virtues. And oh, I wonder if there's more lessons to learn. Maybe like, I don't know. I'll have to think. Okay. Get status. Cool. Thank you. We good now? Wait, let me just click over to a file. What is it? Which language is it? Is it, oh, we want some Python. Give me any Python, IPY and DMB. Is that going to work? Nope. Stop it. Open just literally any Python. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so developers.md, a like agent to the project root and update any references. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make it remember all this. Okay. Now, make know the distinction and explain how it should all be maintained as an update to any all relevant yes, agent documentation. The all caps files. Important concept for this project. Explain and explain how the folders should be maintained as an update to all relevant. Yes. All relevant agent documentation. Boop. So now we have agent documentation. So that's cool because Claude creates these all caps files. I don't know why. README is all caps, but so I'm happy. Ha, yes, documentation about documentation structure. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Good, it's updating files. I'm about to see a big diff. I'm about to see updates to how to document stuff. Oh. Thank you. Cool. Weird. Wait, what? Updating. Oh, I see. It's a huge document that it made. Cool, cool, cool. It wrote this massive. Oh, awesome. We're making the Morlocks here. We're making second-class citizens. It's not second class. I guess I would say different class. It is a second class, but not in that sense. Meaning that, like, I really believe these language models, like, they need different kind of information than us, than humans, to succeed. And so, like, for example, like tons and tons of verbose documentation to meander through or to filter through and all this in a like in just as a flat, searchable format, I think is, for example, better for these things than for humans. These things don't really mind reading like 1,000 lines deep into just like some flat markdown file, for example. So I think those, at least in some cases, there's subtle differences, if not bigger. Um, oh, I see. Wow, it's explaining how to do it all. Okay. Jeez. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, this is a massive amount of churn. No human, I think, would churn this much. It would just kind of come out correct the first time, but it might take an hour. Come on, Schwartz. Documentation. I'll add it at the beginning. Okay. And then make like yeah, let me just make it correct all those. Good point. You see. Good point. It's just constantly teasing me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. There shouldn't be many. Nice. Good job. Do it, do it, do it. Yes, do that. Mm-hmm. I wonder why I said not Perl. Said already renamed it, right? Okay. Perfect. Everything should be like normal capitalization for humans or uppercase, like all caps for agent. I think it is. Mm-hmm. But wait. Yes, normal case. Yeah, that looks perfect. Mm-hmm. I'm just keep like pestering it, micromanaging. I feel like I'm playing StarCraft. Yes, compact the conversation, you fool. It's like having a fool. It's like being a king. It is a fool. It simply is like having a fool. Look at this. That's a fool. That is a fool. I love it. Oh my God, if we're compacting conversation, we're starting over here. And we're gonna get started on this. Okay, I want to get into plan mode and I want to discuss a new Chatfield, like a new part of the Chatfield SDK, which is a React hook. Like, read. So right now we have like a dot, what is that? The interviewer async.go method. What else? You can look into the, what is that, like standalone HTML examples to see it working in pure JavaScript. But I want like to discuss an ideal like API surface, right? Or DX for using Chatfield from React in React.js, right? Start by giving me an overview of the current state, a short overview, and a like, what am I trying to say? Fluent of ideas to I do know to, is that relevant? No, it's just React. Ooh, could this thing be in React Native? I wonder. I think the answer is yes. I should get this thing into React Native. Start by giving me a short overview, right? React developers. I was thinking React.js, but if you think anything relevant for React Native, anything headless, now is the time to explore a good React story for Chatfield, right? Now, did I specifically say hooks? Okay. We can like, and then together we will, what am I trying to say? Like refine the ideas. Also, any questions about opinions or like goals that would help you do this? Whatever, let's just go. Okay, so now we got two things. Oh, it's done. Move TypeScript. Yep. Okay. How are we doing? Get status. Good. Whoops, I don't know why I did that. Let's get out of here. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Cool. This is my... Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's fine. This is my Chrome browser. Okay, so TypeScript. Whoo. Okay. Let's do this. Get add documentation. So that's going to help a lot. Get status. Oh, change it to be committed. It's all staged? Really? That's weird. Okay, Claude, documentation, Python. It's just literally all that, so we're fine. Yeah. Like, clean up. Cool. I won't push it just yet. I guess it's fine. Okay. Yeah, actually I will, because then we can browse it. So here we are. Refresh. So at the cost of having this Claude folder, so it cost me a line of, you know, I want it to be very, very clean. I want people to be not intimidated. I want it to be welcoming when people join. So you know, each of these is a step away from, you know, something intriguing. So this isn't perfect, but I love it. I love my prompts, Python, TypeScript. I still really love that. So then inside the documentation, we just have kind of normal stuff. Cookbook. This is the huge one. Getting started. Cool, cool, cool. Chatfield documentation. Start here. Architecture overview. I don't know if that's Socratic dialogues. Okay, I don't know about all this. But, so there may be old documentation, but whatever. Okay. Oh, it's asked me questions. Wonderful. All right, so we're good. Let's do this. Did I restart it? Let me see if I can do this. Log out. Resume. New part of Chatfield. Yeah, here we are. Okay, we're back. So what did it say? Core API, the interviewer class with async go. What exists today? Line graph state, machine internally, returns null when a conversation is complete. Wait, that should be wrong. Let me just double check. Quick tangent. Does it actually return null when the conversation is complete? Check both the source code and the documentation in both languages. Does an interviewer? I believe the answer is no. Maybe the documentation is out of date. I think this happens often. What's going on? What is this massive thing? Search? Okay. Yikes. Jeez. What is it doing? Testing architecture.md. Okay. You're right to question this. All right. Good catch. The documentation, right. Python return string. So actually, let's update. TypeScript should return string. Notice, look at the Git history the past like couple days. We changed the logic here so that right, exactly. So my earlier review was wrong. I shouldn't have said at a minimum, that is the wrong, like, return type definition. But also, update any user documentation and readmes, which may imply this former feature of returning null. In fact, clarify that Chatfield never stops. It is an infinite loop, right? It is like designed to call .go in an infinite loop, right? Boom. Thank you. A lot of Claude coding today. I'm happy. I'm happy. And then you're going to run the test suite. It's really important to have a working test suite. Claude Code is going to freak out. Okay, so now we're back into... No, we're not. Oh, yeah. The documentation does show it. Thank you, Claude Code. And see, there's a bit of a trap, you know, where it generates so much, and I just check it in. And then the only way I could maintain so much content is with another language model. But I don't see how that's a problem. It reminds me exactly many years ago of people saying, oh, like this Java code base is so, you know, like, you know, every class has its own file. Like it's so like extensive and expansive that like only an IDE can track all this. And the answer is yeah. And you know, you go 10 years earlier, it's like the Java, like, or the language before it, any language, the C language like implies so much overhead about it's so like abstract, you know, that only a compiler could use it. And the answer is yeah, you must use a compiler with C. There is no machine actually as abstract as C pretends that there is. I think there's a great blog post from one of my heroes, Damian Katz, talking about C as a high-level programming language. I love that. What a machine. What a beast. What a beast. When C's a high-level programming language, you're a beast. I'm using a language model to generate Markdown at the moment. I'm not a beast. I'm generating Markdown with a language model. I'm a total fraud. I would expect minimal changes. Oh, I see. I would expect minimal changes here. If that's in the basic usage. Oh, this basic usage, I don't even know if I care. Fixed. Thank you. So what's changed? Documentation, TypeScript. What's changed? Great. Yeah, great. What else? I don't even care. I'm going to do this though. Commit Chatfield. No more null return type. Whatever. So then this can be like, I don't even care. Git commit dot. This can be like Claude Code updates to an example. I literally don't care. Okay, now what? So then there's documentation changes. Also, kind of don't care on the details at the moment. The reason is I plan on basically auditing all the documentation again. I know I want to do an update soon about developers getting started because the web works now. And then with React, I think I want to do all of that. That's like a little small bite. And then like kind of to ship, I want to read it all and clean it all up, basically. And until then, I don't really care what's going on there. No, I have no audience, so it doesn't matter. Whatever. Okay, good. So I'm happy. Git push. Okay, so let's continue the conversation. So what I want to do is just clear it out. I know I could rewind, but I don't want to do that. I want to do that. Because it read, yeah, you see it's going to be reading Claude.md, and that Claude.md is all updated now. Yeah. Awesome. Is this Claude.md like, what does this mean? Does this mean that the search has a little secret hidden Claude.md like whitelist? Is that what happened? Am I crazy? It said maybe React. I mean, I could check it myself from TypeScript, and then no, look at this. We're searching for these strings, you know, these ors, this or this or this, in this folder, matching this file name glob, and that's that's TypeScript, TSX, JS, and JSX. But then Claude.md matches. This is what I mean about the polish. I don't know if the other tools are... I'm overdue to test the other ones more extensively. I'm trying to kind of become a Claude Code power user for a moment, a little bit, to have some perspective maybe to use the others. But I fully believe they're going to kind of... I fully believe this is going to become a commodity, and in fact, an open source version or open source competitors will, I believe open source will become really competitive in this kind of coding agent challenge. So I believe what's happened, this is part of the polish. I think what's happened is when you search, it just also tells you there's Claude.md files. Now the fact that it's bold, it's obviously special cased somehow, but see this read, and then I wonder if it actually reads. So like if I read, what is this? Oh, react.ts. So if I just go word count that, 331. So I think that is not including the Claude.md, unless it's literally one line of code or one empty. Nope. So I don't know. I believe this is part of the polish. I don't know exactly what's going on. I want to find out, but I believe this is part of the polish. This is how you trick an LLM into being a useful engineer. Stuff like this. It's all language, you know, it's all language. Okay. All right, and hold on. I'm going to start over. This is insane. Note. There may be some existing documentation and code about React, but that is like old, untested, unknown relevance. If it can inform the conversation, great, but or supported code. Okay. I'm just paranoid that it's going. This thing's so I've seen in the past this thing loves to be backward compatible. And even I've told it don't be backward compatible, it'll still do it. In many ways, big and small, like individual lines of code, it'll do verbose like expressions just in case, you know, an object isn't populated with a field. And the reason is I think for the language model, in a way where the IDE has an advantage. The IDE knows, let's say in general, in TypeScript and all of this, the IDE knows exactly what's going on. I think the language model often doesn't. It would have to go read a type definition. It would have to put it together from the language of the source code, rather than the you know, the like data structures, you know, floating in and out, floating through this IDE, right? These type definitions and all that. So the IDE can totally tell you if there's fields and properties and all that stuff. That's the point. And the language models can't. And I think they've been trained or prompted or both or whatever to do this horrid, safe, get attribute and all that. And that's just one line of code. And then it'll do it again on a function level. It'll write a backward compatible function. And then it'll go and write unit tests to make sure the backward compatible function is working and the forward compatible. It's just completely overkill. And I think it's a little bit misguided, because that's the sort of thing you do in a super mature code base. All of that's brilliant in a super mature code base. That's all good stuff. Super good stuff. And it just makes no sense when you have like 200 total commits or whatever. 500 total commits. Oh, I passed 512. I didn't notice. Oh, well. Celebrate a little bit. Okay, so I believe this is actually a decent plan. Let's get started. The interviewer class accepts user input. It's still wrong, but we're just moving on. Wait, is this? Oh, I see. I scrolled wrong. Okay, let's go. Here we are. Oh, very good. Okay. Go method handles one conversation at a time. Oh, that's an interesting point. Okay. The browser examples use a manual loop pattern. Yes, they do. There are React hooks that need refactoring. Yes, they do. Basic UI components exist, but reference non-existent hooks. Okay. Use Chatfield, a headless hook that manages the interview loop and provides primitives. Okay, so I have to build an interview object. Okay. We could do that. We could generate an interview object. Actually, let me think about it. I guess we could. Yeah, until we start testing changing that, I think I don't mind. Like changing this thing later or mid-conversation is a goal, but out of scope today. So, whoa. Wow. I see. I'm glad I asked. I was literally going to return one message, another second message, and like everything else would be... is done. I don't think I want is done. This isn't bad. Step-by-step form UIs where you want more control. Wait, excuse me? Oh, no. Okay. Pre-built components. Right. React Native. Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to answer it on all of this. This is awesome. Okay. Oh dear, you know what I need to do? Let me just compose my answer in a... Let me just compose... I'm going to do this. Left, right. Let's just compose an answer here because it's such a lot to talk about. Come here. Where's my thing? Oh yeah. Okay. I'll just write it in this file here. This is a little... Okay, so my answer to you. Okay. Existing implementation. Okay, use Chatfield. Okay. Use Chatfield. Full conversation history. Progress? No. Yeah. Yes. Support messages. What is that? Is waiting? Is thinking. Is thinking is decent. Waiting for user input and processing. Are these not? Okay, I know what I want. Consolidate. I'm drunk. Consolidate. Is waiting and is thinking into one like variable. into one value representing whether like human input is desired, i.e. the interrupt ran and .go returned, right? Okay, interrupt ran and .go returned. Consolidate is waiting and is thinking into one value representing whether human is desired. Right. Next. Messages, yes. Yes. But not a what am I trying to say? LangChain message type, but rather plain like object. Correct. Is waiting, is thinking, is done. Okay. Right. Consolidate is waiting and is thinking. Now wait a second. Could that come out of the state? No. From the conversation? No. From the interviewer? Not easily. No, that's fine. Interview? Yes. Current field is unknown. Send, what is that? Message? Oh, is that like .go? Okay, we can do send, yeah. Send is good. So I think we want none others. Current field. Restart, no. Remove all other proposed values. Okay. Use Chatfield, interview and options. Use Chatfield form. Step-by-step form UIs where you want more control. I think I just don't want this at all. Okay, good. Use Chatfield form. Cut from the list. Next, pre-built components. Okay. Yeah. Pre-built components on Chatfield provider. Messages. Comma send. Comma is done. So wait. They're just making their own component here. So then they're saying it's a callable. It takes messages, send and is done. Oh, so it's taking this use. It's like this use one I see. Chatfield chat. No, huh? I think no. No pre-built components. Okay, so React Native. Yeah, wonderful. Please create a very short GH issue capturing this. Then we can remove it from this conversation. Great. Next, advanced features, streaming support. So yeah, streaming. Oh, streaming support. There may. Ready. Check. If not, create another short issue to remind me to like implement support streaming in both languages isomorphically. Thank you. Next, field level callbacks. Oh, that's awesome.
That's actually awesome. Field level callbacks. Use Chatfield. Optimistic updates. Send optimistic. Show user message immediately. Don't know what that is. Conversation branching. Enable go back. Okay. Okay, this is awesome. Field level callbacks is great. Great one. In scope. Optimistic updates. Cut. Conversation branching. Again, check if there is a GitHub issue about time travel. And upsert this branching idea into that new existing issue about time travel. Okay, next, server components. Server components that pre-render initial state. Oh, no thanks. No thanks. No server components. What's next? Headless UI, inspired by Radix. Headless UI, React area. No. Integration with popular libraries. Here we go. React hook form. Not Redux. Okay, about popular libraries. Cut React hook tan stack Zustan Redux, but give me your thoughts about Vercel, right? Next.js, about like Next.js, Vite, Tailwind, maybe even. Okay. Questions for you. Primary use case. Is the main use case conversational or form-like? Okay, so let me answer it. Great start. My feedback to you. Okay, my answer is conversational only. Next step would be voice. We are moving away from GUI, not toward it. 2. In fact, update. No, we're going to stay on. We're going to stay on. Second question, styling philosophy. Completely unstyled. For sure. Completely unstyled. Although, give me your proposal for a smart Tailwind first approach. Let's do that. That'll be fun. Bundle size concern. Should React be a peer dependency, or we consider separate Chatfield / React package? Okay, I definitely do not want any React code, primary or via dependency, shipping in the core, in the @Chatfield core. Be a peer dependency. I actually think there should be 2 builds. Maybe there should be 2 builds. Tell me your reaction to maybe having 2 build targets, like Chatfield React. Example, use Chatfield. Which bundles? No. No, no, no. I don't want that at all. I don't want that at all. I definitely... Should React be a peer dependency? Or would you consider separate Chatfield / React? So I think to get use Chatfield, it must import at Chatfield / something. Are you saying at Chatfield / React? Okay. I think I agree. What else? State management. Should the hook manage? Okay, about state management. For now, let's shoot for minimal code. Minimal code and cutting features. Full interview state, allow rehydration. In fact, one more GitHub request for you. Check if there is an issue about like live, about changing interview or interviewer, state definitions, or state mid conversation. If not, create a short one to remind me. Okay. Error recovery. How should the... I hope I'm not queuing up too many. I think it should be fine. How should the hook handle network errors or validation errors or API errors? Give me... You propose to me any like well-established patterns or like idiomatic expectations from the React ecosystem, right? Next, mobile native. Is React native? Let's take out of scope. Let's focus on web. I'm sorry I asked. Should we include full area support, screen reader announcements, keyboard navigation, focus management? No. Would you want TypeScript first? DevTools integration? Hot reload support? Okay, let's do this. We do want TypeScript first. Both TypeScript and JavaScript. Well, we do want TypeScript working well. It already does via the source maps from rollup to keep things simplified. Put DevTools integration and yeah, hot reload and maybe storybook into yet another short GH issue reminder. Oh, we're done. Oh, wait. Developer experience. Oh, no, we're done. Wait, 7. We do want TypeScript. Oh, accessibility. Okay. I believe because we are headless now, this is out of scope. 8. Okay. I believe that's my prompt. So let me like edit it here and paste it. Shoo! This might be the longest prompt response I've ever written on this project. Copy. Paste. Okay, good. So you have some GitHub issues to check on. to upstart, and then give me your updated plan, feedback, plan, perhaps more questions in response to me. Whatever. Save it. Cool. Good. Control G. I'm very happy. I want to highlight that. Although I've kind of memorized it now. Super in my like printout. Navigate menus. Wait, JK? I don't believe that. Control NP. I'm sure that works. Oh, in menus. Cool. So did it make a nice little to-do list for me? Oh, I think they're saying buttery smooth UI. I think maybe since this buttery smooth UI, I've gotten this flicker. I think that may be what's happening. I should check. I could check my history of these. At some point, there's this flicker. And Claude Code tells me it's version. So in the stream history, I should be able to see when did it start flickering like this. And because I'm running at this massive font size in this kind of small window in order to kind of stream it, and incidentally to read it without glasses, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm an outlier, maybe. I don't know why it flickers like this. Okay. Good, so I don't need this prompt answer anymore. What's that? Here. So we're back to just the normal plan. And we're getting in React Hook. This is great. Make it bigger. Very good. Let me see if the audio is still working. So we're back to just the normal plan. And I think it is. Let me go off here and think about this. Okay. Good. Tailwind. Perfect. Now let me provide you with my updated feedback and plan. Okay, so we have new GitHub issues. Wonderful. Comments. Good. Additional use case. That's exactly what I want. My upserts and my comments. Okay. Package structure decision. Yes to Chatfield / React. This keeps... Oh, really? Oh, I see. Because we're doing TypeScript. On field complete. On complete. I don't think we want on complete, right? We get an interview object. Okay. Chatfield actions, send and restart. Okay, use Chatfield. Right, and it returns the state and the actions. Right. Messages as plain objects. Yeah, role content, exactly. Is ready, consolidates waiting thinking in a single Boolean. Interview provides access to the current state. Yeah, exactly. Underscore done, collected fields, totally. So here's the no. Here it is. Here it is. Messages is ready and interview. That's it. That's the Chatfield state. Ready for user input. Cool. Yeah, that's nice. And then it returns the interview object. Now the interview, does the interview object not have messages? No, it doesn't. The interviewer does. The interviewer just has the Chatfield object. Yeah. You know what I might do? I might rename it to form. Interview. I guess we'll call it interview. Okay. So, use Chatfield. All right. Okay, I think I'm happy. Yeah, on field complete callback is in scope. Where's that on field complete? Here it is. Cool. Field name. It takes a field name and a new value. Yeah. It wouldn't be an any. It would actually be a Okay, let me start answering it again. Yeah. So let me start answering it again. Okay. MVP. Yeah. Okay. So let me start answering it. Okay. Chatfield / React is looking great. On field complete. I think on field complete. Whoops. The value wouldn't be an any, but rather a chat field. What do you call it? But rather a field proxy, right? So it could have, so it's casts dot as in etc. Casts are readily available, right? Available. Yeah. On field complete. I don't know if that's easy. If that is easy, right? But if it causes like TypeScript, like compile issues, we can keep any. Okay, next. So I think on complete, what's the point on complete? I see. So it's when it clicks over to done, because you can just test done yourself. No. What does on complete just wrap and possibly memorize the interview .done property? If so, we can cut it with the idea of being minimal. Let the downstream user pick that up from interview .done. Yeah, okay. If not, then explain my misunderstanding. Okay, thank you. What's next? Keep going. On error is fine. User assistant. Wasn't there like a third one? That's fine. I don't know if we want the tool calls. I guess we do not. Yeah, we do not. Yeah, we definitely do not. Okay, wonderful. Is ready. Yeah, so maybe instead of is ready, yeah. For clarity. I don't know if that's better, but let's keep going. Interview is perfect. Chatfield actions, send and restart. Wait, why? What does restart do? Can we cut it and let the developer, let the downstream app just initialize everything? Reinitialize everything? Restart. Or I guess my main... Yeah. No restart. Send. So there's only send. So that's awesome. Okay. On field complete is in scope. I love it. Okay, so now we're getting into frameworks. Okay. Works out of the box with use client directive. Proxy URL via next public light LLM. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, let's just do this. Create a GitHub issue. For next.js support. Capture everything you list here, but also expand into initial, but also write a full work plan. With two goals, right? A good reference implementation using light LLM. With two goals. A good reference implementation. No, I think the answer is no, it doesn't need that, right? Light LLM proxy. Yeah. But a primary goal is a good next.js SDK or documentation walkthroughs. What am I trying to say? Walkthroughs or developer success on Next.js. I think that's super important. Vite natural fit already works with our rollup output. Example with vanilla Vite fast HMR for interview definition changes. Whoa. Okay. Vite. Yes. For Vite, are you saying we have no immediate Vite work to do? Or are you saying maybe we should okay. Boom. Okay. Tailwind first for optimal styling. Yes. Okay. Export unstyled primitives. Import pre-styled Tailwind components. Ooh. But the problem is... No. Well, no. Let's just completely cut Tailwind from scope for now. Headless. And business logic. Okay, what else? Okay, Tailwind. Questions for you. Tailwind. No. Error retry. Whoa. Should we auto retry network errors? Proposal based on React ecosystem patterns. Automatic retry on network errors. No. Let's cut retry from scope. The goal is to get Chatfield as is working in React. No additional functionality. Okay. Next. Error try message history. Should messages include also system messages? Oh, message. Okay, questions. My answers, right? Tailwind. 1, cut it. 2, error retry. 3, should only include UI relevant messages. No system messages, no tools, etc. Whitelist user and agent. Right. Okay. As you said. What else? User. Yeah. Next. Field completion callback. Should field complete fire as soon as the LLM extracts the value after validation passes. No, it's as soon on because the LM validates before extraction on field complete. Oh, let's just name it to on field. Field complete runs as soon as on field complete runs as soon as it is populated. Check the test suite for detecting if a Chatfield field is null or else it will be a field proxy. I think that is implemented via proxy object. Okay. So this logic would, for each, would like, you know, memorize their state upon init being null, would like memorize their state and fire when a field switches from null to not null, right? That's the point. Oh, also, finally, rename this to just on field. Yeah. I like that. I like that. On field. Are there any more? Yeah, you know what? Next, we want dot on confidential. We want dot on confidential. Field. Yeah. On field never returns confidential. Confidential, or what do you call it? Conclude fields. We will have on confidential. We will have dot on confidential to expose to fire right on confidential on field. Would I just want like a little state object? Confidential. Let me think. On field. Yeah, let's keep going. We'll have that on confidential to fire for both confidential and conclude fields. Okay. Wonderful. I'm super happy with that. Should restart, create a new thread, or use an existing one? I believe we are cutting restart. from scope. Unless you see a reason the parent application could not do the right thing as needed. 6. Okay. So implementation priority MVP. Okay, here we go. So these are my answers. Good. So we're okay. So can I just press Control G? Nice. Paste. Whoops. Paste. Go. Go. Okay. I forgot I'm off camera. This is awesome. So it should be generating me a pretty big Next.js issue. Click myself on here. Okay. Bomb it up here. I got a bomb. Got my flicker. Okay. Oh, cool. Yeah. It wrote a lot of stuff. It has example code. Good. I'm happy with Next.js. Uh-huh. Cool. Cool. Questions resolved. Okay. All right. We're getting in. We're getting closer. Perfect. Now let me provide the updated streamlined plan. Okay. Pack Chatfield React Core Hook API. Sure. Good. So instead of go, it's send. I kind of like that better. I almost want to rename it back in real Chatfield. Send is way better. Let's just do that. Or I'll do a ticket. No more .go anywhere in the project, really. No more .go anywhere in the project. Send is way better. Yep, thank you. Okay, so let's get back. React integration, no. Okay, so let's keep going. Feet. Okay, here's the plan. Send is great. Use Chatfield. Wonderful. State and actions, great. Is ready for input. Exactly. Interrupt occurred, waiting for the user, totally. Interview, direct access to interview instance. Yep. But there is an on-field callback. It fires when a field transitions from null to field proxy. Totally. I love the right arrow. That's great. It only fires for regular fields, not confidential, not conclude. Wonderful. It receives field proxy so the user can access their casts. Yes, that's correct. Yeah. I mean, if you okay. On confidential, basically same. Yes, exactly. Same signature. I think that's correct. Yep, that's correct. Send calls interview.go. No restart. The parent app handles it. No retry logic. Expose errors via owner. Let the parent. Yes, exactly. No on complete. Yes. Our roll up already works with Vita out of the box. Well, oh, good. Wonderful. If we discover Vita. Okay, good. Core hook. Phase 2, documentation, out of scope, field proxy type question for on-field and on-confidential callbacks. Wait, is this a question? Try option A first. Option A. Try. Yeah. Yeah. I may need to rename it then, because like field value would be way better. Could we rename field proxy to field value potentially? I'll queue that up also. That's not relevant here. Change field proxy to field value, or maybe field value, or maybe even just value. What would that look like? Yeah. Yeah, value in both languages. Update, code, tests, docs, etc. Examples. Thank you. Whoops, I have scroll problems. Okay. Yeah, we're going with option A. Yeah, we're definitely going with option A. Yes. Option A, and please. Oh, option A. Create a GitHub issue with this entire work plan. No, I'm just going to make it do it. The problem is I think I might run out of time. Let me do it. Begin work as planned. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. Option A. Cut. Good. I'm very happy with that. I don't know how much time that took. This is what I mean about like... Now this may eventually become primary code, but it's a low stakes application. It's a low stakes project. So that's fine. This I think hopefully doesn't contradict my earlier... Whoa, tree? Doesn't contradict my earlier statements. Thank you. Tree? Whoa. Did I get it wrong? Oh. Okay. Man tree. Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. Not like that. Okay. Oh, wait, like this? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Tree. We got tree. So this is building. This is awesome. And I contradicted myself again. I said no bells and whistles, no additional features. And then I have this extensive theory and plan and all of this on this on field. But I think that's cool. And I think in the AI, it's like way more relevant when, or excuse me, in the UI, it's way more relevant when the field value switches over. So I think in one of my examples recently, I was thinking there could be like a confidential field that's like, I forget, like I'm ready to proceed or something like that. Yeah. So the point is like, so if you suppose we're just going to like a random, let me just do this, right? Use, oh, Claude. Let me do this. Use the playwright MCP to find me a random scary form on the internet. Ideally like not English, but it has a, oh, and ideally not English. Tell me a summary of what you found, and also save the form element and all children. into a like form fragment.html file, right? Let's see if that works. A random scary form on the internet. Yeah. So let's see if that's working. Yeah. Complex government form Japanese. Yes. Totally. This thing's going to crush this. Yeah. Sweet. Polish. Good. Scary. I said scary and they said Polish. We know what this language model thinks. Government portal. Wonderful. Wonderful. Polish government services. Totally. This is awesome. This is so awesome. What is it doing? Is it pulling? What is this like? Click. This page state. I don't know how it gets it in this like YAML format like this. This is awesome. I don't know if it wrote code to do that. It wouldn't be hard for it to write code to kind of convert a DOM tree into this. Or maybe it's just part of the protocol or something. It's awesome. Yeah, see, then it runs tons of JavaScript. Come on. I'm trying to... A multi-step form, wizard form in Polish. Save it. Okay. Passport. Cool. Show me that form. Okay. Oops. No, mate. Yep, thank you. All right. Polish language throughout, UID-based navigation. That's kind of bad, but let's see. Let's just see. Okay. Now back to... Whoa. It's done? Okay, cool. God, it took longer to discuss it. Okay, let's check it out, and then I can log out here. Oh, whoa. Mm-hmm. Cool. Mm-hmm. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. Cool. Great. Okay. And then, oop, not that one. Form fragment. Okay, it actually is a form field. Wonderful. Wonderful. So then here's the point, right? If I drop into Chatfield, if I drop into Claude Code again, let's say a TypeScript and create a TypeScript, an example in TypeScript. Yeah, exactly. Nope, Chatfield. Examples. Stop it. Examples here. Which would sufficiently drive this form for which importantly, the Bob user speaks English and will need a like 100% and English conversation, and probably like answers to questions about Polish concepts or novice questions, etc. Okay, off you go. So I'm gonna make me an example. Okay, so let's go. So then, so let's read the code now. This is cool. So let's read some code. Let's read some diffs. What do we get? What do we have? Wait, 50. Wait, what is it? Wait, what? Oh, I see. Something built weird. Okay. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Complete. Ready for review and inline testing. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Whoa. Okay. Do it get status? All the yeah, .t like build output in line with the source code. Not. What if I do this? rm Chatfield // just not map, right? Star dot what? You know what I could do? Sometimes I do it this way. There's no changes, right? Yeah, there's no changes. Get checkout, Chatfield, done. So now it's all back. Mm-hmm. So then there's my Polish wizard, Polish passport wizard. Oh, we have React examples. Okay, cool. So now we're here. Whoa. Oh, it's doing form stuff. Okay. Right. And if I say npm grep build package, npm run build node. Yeah, this all builds out to dist. Yeah. What is causing this for the React stuff? But I could maybe just ignore it. Is it? Mm-hmm. Well, I cleaned it up. I cleaned those files. Try. Yes, exactly. Oh, yes. There are like, oh, whoa. There are templates outside the TypeScript project, and they are bundled into things via rollup. So the React code should either import the TypeScript, the TypeScript source, or maybe import like at Chatfield/core. There is no build. No, I know it is. All right, so let me just see it. What is it doing? Passport application. Oh, it's trying to do stuff. Cool. It's like fixing itself. Good. What are you doing? Okay. Good. I like it. I like it. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I like this. Chatfield Core has a lean export that points directly to TypeScript source. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Cannot find module. Right. I have to build it. Okay, cool. Let's see if it's fixing this. Build status. Oh, whoa. Okay. This is React simple form. Okay, yeah, we do have React examples ready to go. Okay, and then show me this. Perfect. Good, good, good. Okay, and this is done too. Whoa. Whoa. Let's see it. Okay, I want to do a couple of things. Okay, I want to do two things. Oh, let's do this. I know exactly what I want. Make a copy of the HTML standalone example, except pull in and wait. / resume. Come on. React. Wait, no, not React package. Outputting dist. Nope. Stop it. Was it this one? Stop it. Polish. Of the HTML standalone example called Polish, and pull in the TypeScript like data, like pull in the cool. Let's make it do that. And then, okay, show me this working in my browser via Puppeteer, right? Or Playwright. I always get it wrong. Okay, no hands. Let's see it working. Let me drink some coffee and enjoy this. I'm a little late, but that's okay. Let's wrap this up. This is awesome. If this works, if this doesn't work, then I'll lose face. But if this does work, then it kind of shows of this like LLM heavy generation. Like as usual, I've been just shooting the bull with this thing for like 30 minutes. And then in like 30 seconds, there's a bunch of code. And it doesn't have to be perfect or something. It's not black and white again, but it's not black and white, but the question is it a net win, So we'll see. Oh, I'm already running the npm examples in another console. Sorry. Yeah. Yep. Here we are, React demo. Looks bad. Yeah. Check. You can check the minimal. Minimal.html, maybe from the browser history. That works. Okay. Security error. Cannot disable endpoint security checks in browser environment. Use endpoint security. Cool. That's my security error. That's cool. I think that's my security error. That's my security error. Good. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly right. Cool. That's good. I'm glad it did that. I'm glad it did that. I'm so glad. That took like 2 days. And I have no idea if that was helpful. I did it in 2 languages. That was so bizarre. And I think the answer is yes, because this LLM, I mean, if anyone knows Chatfield, it's this Claude Code right in this state here. All right, connection. Oh, connection refused. Let's do it. So let's run my example. Standalone HTML. Yeah, totally. Totally. NPM. Nope. Python. Make. Yep. Cool. Cool. Check the source. If there's a Polish example, pull it up via Playwright and run through a simulated, example form submission. Convert like a simulated example with like, a simulated example of answering all with simulated data is what I'm just trying to say. Let's see it. So it's a lot of autopilot here. There it is, Polish.standalone. Let's see it. I mean, I literally didn't even read any of that. So let's see how it did. And I'm testing. I've said before, never do 2 things at the same time. And I kind of am. I'm testing. Oh, can it be a language thing? And also, can Chatfield do this? But yes, this is so cool. Yes. This is Chatfield. Exactly. This is it. Oh, wow. It's taking screenshots. Jeez. Okay. Cool. And then I want it to show me my field values. Yes. Yes. And then when it's done, there's basically just going to be some keys and values. It's just going to say, hey, Polish website, here's the keys and values that you asked for. Perfect. You've chosen to submit the application online and pick up the password in Poland. Okay. Now, wait a second. Shouldn't the form click over to done? This is totally awesome. I wish it would show me the... If not, are you able to pull it from the... If not, are you able to pull it from the Playwright connection and show me that interview.pretty output? Oh, what's this completion view? I don't see a completion view. It navigated to a different page. All right. Fine. Oh, wow. Let's see if this works. Aw. Okay, that's good though. That's good. It reset me. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. Let me start checking stuff in about numbers. Okay, stop. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Whoo. All right. So the form fragment. We can get rid of that. Inform fragment. That's fine. It's not like officially part of the test suite or anything. I'm just playing around. What are these TypeScript packages? What's going on here? All right, let's just check in. Hold on. TypeScript / packages. Okay, great. Script / packages. So let's, what do I want to do? Oh, that's awesome. 0 other code changed at all. So there's get add TypeScript like / I guess. This is my code, isn't it? This is my code, use Chatfield. Okay, so that's my code. Okay, I kind of want to move it. Oh, okay. The core stuff. Can it move to TypeScript / like React? React? Or React? Okay. Let's check stuff in. Get. I guess we'll check in the, yeah. So that's the React package. Let's just check that in. Commit. Initial React, like API, right? Whoops. Capitalize it. Boop. Then pretty awesome. Let's go with some examples. Examples. So the Polish one, examples browser. Oh, Polish standalone. And yeah, let's do this. I say Polish passport example. Totally great. And then, so then these examples is what? Restaurant order. Okay. Demo. Fine. Good. Some React examples. And then what else? So then just some documentation updates. Yep. Okay, cool. So then, whoo, a lot of commits today. Let's see if this thing wants to move stuff. Yeah. I don't like that. Packages. It doesn't feel like source code in a directory named packages. It feels like node_modules or something. I don't like it. Whew, this is huge. This is huge progress. This is awesome. Wait, go back to the Polish one. The Polish one's awesome. Oh wait, I gotta run my thing. Make. Whew, this Polish one's awesome. Mm-hmm. Poland or Polish consulate abroad. Consulate, right? Completed passport. Can you ask me other questions while I think about that? Right? How would you like to submit? You can choose online or portal. Mm-hmm. Tell me the age range of 5 to 12. She is 9, right? It's going to do it. It's going to do it. It's totally going to do it. Thank you. Have you decided? Oh, yes. God, this is totally working. Where do you want to pick it up? Poland or consulate abroad? Yes, 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 yes. Consulate. So awesome. And then here's my output. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Yes. So it's categorized it. It's categorized the like select options or whatever. And it's connected my. Now, I hope this English, I don't know if this is correct or not. This seems a little strange to be a form value, but these are trivial. Whew. This is awesome. Since you're applying, this is so cool. So cool. And then what was it? .pl? This was like a real form, right? Come on. Where was it? Passport? Start. Yeah. 5 to 12. Okay, I get it. We're going to doll edge here. Oh, yes. Yes. Internet. Yes. Yes. I guess that means in Poland and that means not. Yes. So good. So good. Yes. That's Chatfield. That's what it's been. That's what all the work has been for, stuff like this. Woo. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Ah. Aha. Build outputs currently unknown to get. Can you do a status? Do a status. Status and paused it. Okay, tiny bugs. Tiny bugs. I got a million little. I have a million little issues here, but oh, React changed. I get it. I get it. So we're gonna add that in. Okay, so here's the no, we should check in. Oh, I see. Get RM packages. Good. Dash F. So now, perfect. Did Claude Code fix it? Did you fix it? Whoa, what's going on? Whoa. Update the React packages TS config to only emit declarations. I see. Oh, we have a whole TS config for the React package. I see what's going on. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. I don't care if this doesn't work. I'm super late. Okay. Okay. So that's finishing. I mean, I guess, could it not? I don't know. We can fix that later. So what is this? Types. So let's go to TypeScript again. Okay. Package. Oh, renamed. Yes. React. Wonderful. Let's just say React / oh, there's already a TS config in there. I'm going to take that. Cool. Wait. Are you ignoring stuff? Aw. I don't know if I like that. I'm going to keep that out. I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, good. Let's see if it fixed it. If it did, then this is just an incredible Claude Code day. It's been a super intense Claude Code day of just all prompting it all day long. I'm late for something. Why is everyone texting me like... Okay. Super awesome TypeScript. Oh, I checked it in already. What are you doing? Okay. Wait. Yeah. Yep. Yep. What if we do this? Good. Fine. I want them out there. I don't like them. So I want to see them. Okay. Whew. Let's do the plan for tomorrow and get out of here. So session title. Oh man. Chatfield Chrome extension. Chatfield React. Yeah, Chatfield React Chrome extension. So rough sequence, right? So we're going to, yeah, that's done. Change the minimal to use React. I don't remember, but I don't care at the moment. Yeah, make sure has a working pure JS example and working React example. Start a Chrome extension project. How to identify form to Chatfield eyes. How to query. Yeah, I'll just keep all of that. Because you know what I need to think about? Do you chat in some like special UI within like Chrome, or does it swap DOM stuff? I think the former is way easier and more like robust. Yeah. Okay, good. So that's the plan. So let's wrap up. Whew. Wonderful. Clear / wrap up. This is awesome. Wow. It was like 2 or 3 days of quiet. I'm super happy with the React, and I tested basically 2 things at the same time, which I advise not to do. But anyway, can we make a React? Oh, this standalone may not be the React. It may not be quite as bright as I'm thinking, but also this completely validates like the point of it. And that's why I want Chatfield. It's got to be in Python because just so much AI and stuff happens in Python. And it also must be in TypeScript because you got to pull a form in a language you don't know and make people successful. The next step is for me to do this form while I'm driving my automobile and just speaking into the voice UI. I can do a passport. I can like make progress on a passport application while I'm driving an automobile, or without using any vision or like computer time. It's so awesome. All right, are you done? You checked it in? Let's go read it. So the wiki, this is so awesome. What are we looking at? We're looking at day 15, October 15th. Done. So, and my hypothesis was right. I don't know if I'm clever or if I'm lucky or just Claude Code's amazing, but I think it's kind of understood now. Building a React stack with these things is like probably the #1 like use case that people are seeing working that's like trained and fine-tuned or whatever, is like literally build a React app. There's a use Chatfield hook. I haven't like tested it a ton, but also the Polish passport. So I just pulled a random form off the internet, which is how to get a how to like apply for a Polish passport. Ran it through Chatfield. I literally haven't even read the example. Like, let's just see what it looks like. TypeScript examples, Polish here. So this is the definition. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, I think these traits are like not implemented, but whatever. So yeah, yes. So it read the like form and built the data model. This is why I believe. I mean, I want to put this into it like a function. I want Chatfield to do this as an SDK feature, as an API. I want people to say, hey, like, here's a string I've got. I don't know. It's like half of an HTML file. No problem. We're going to output a data model that to the extent possible. I think very often to a good extent. We're going to capture that in Chatfield, and then from there we can go to voice or chat. Look, it's a conclude field. That's awesome. I don't know if this, I think this is made up. I think this is basically bad. I don't think this is part of the core form, and like an LLM should not basically ever have an opinion ever, really. And so this is not great, but I mean, this is super awesome, super awesome, super awesome, super awesome. So we took a Polish passport form for a language that I don't speak or know, and completed the form by speaking English. That's what happened. And React. So we have two major language accomplishments, a computer language. Oh yeah. And then hopefully all these random markdown files are tidied up a bit. Huge progress. Implement LLM querying. Yeah. And then we're putting this in a Chrome extension, and I'm going to go anywhere on the internet and I'm going to complete any form I like. I will stride across my kingdom. It will be beautiful. That's this Chrome extension that's coming. So that's perfect. So thank you. Let me just make sure it's all pushed right. Yep, all pushed. Thank you.